Hello, my lovelies. Elsie here to do your sneak peek for this week. How are you? Pardon me. Happy new week to you. I hope you're well. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for clicking here. If you're someone who always clicks here, I am so grateful to you for doing that all the time. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for being in the comments. And thank you so much for giving me a thumbs up on the video so we can get that out on the platform just a little more, right? And be noticed out there. So thank you so much for doing that. For those of you who are brand new, thank you for being here. I hope you will stay. I think that when you see this high vibe and tribe, that you will end up wanting to stay. I do the sneak peek for the week. It comes out on a Monday or Tuesday each week, and it is for the current energies. So it is for this week. All the other readings I do for the signs are always for the week ahead, but you will always get this sneak peek for this week. All right. Please stop watching tarot for your sun sign. I hope that you will find your natal chart and at the very least find your moon and your rising sign. You don't know who you are if you don't have both of those at least. Okay. Here we go. We are going to start with Aries and go straight through to Pisces. I've marked everything down below, y'all, so you can just go ahead and scroll, find what you need. I will see you back here in a bit. All right, here we go. Aries. Sun, moon, rising, Venus and Jupiter. This is Aries sneak peek for this week. Got a whole pile of them that fell, Aries. Tell me about Aries, please. Tell me about Aries for this week, please. The sneak peek for this week for Aries, please. Aries. Okay. We're starting out with Capricorn energy. We've got the Devil. Aries. Tell me more about Aries, please. We've got the Eight of Cups. And one more. I don't know why I'm having such a challenge shuffling these cards right now, Aries. What's going on? All right. Okay. Well, we have the Devil, we have the Eight of Cups and the Three of Cups. It feels to me like someone here has fear of the reunion. I feel like somebody does want the reunion or the coming back together, but there's fear of emotional disconnection. So it feels like somebody is going to be invited somewhere or asked to go somewhere. And Aries, I think it's you. You're going to be asked to go somewhere or appear somewhere or come to this party or can you come out to this event? And it feels like you kind of have a fear of you're feeling emotionally disconnected, possibly, that you're not really. It's like you are out there looking for the Two of Cups, I feel, but I feel you're doing it from the position of the Eight of Cups. So I feel like you're kind of emotionally disconnected right now, and you're not really, you're wondering if the Two of Cups is out there somewhere, right? So you can complete the 10. You're wondering if your happiness is out there. But I do feel that maybe there's someone here who suffers from a little bit of maybe social anxiety or, I know I'm going to have to go get back out there. And, for those of you who are newly single and dating, you know how that can be, right? And it feels like somebody here doesn't really want to share themselves. Someone doesn't really know if they want to get into it, if they want to share themselves. So this person doesn't really want to be emotionally connected to anybody. They have a fear of, looks like emotional things. Yeah, fear of emotions. Tell me more about this for this week for Aries, please. Sun, moon, rising, Venus and Jupiter. Thank you. Knight of Pentacles. It's been a long while, I feel, since you accepted some sort of an invitation to go anywhere. I think that you are probably, you're probably slow to say yes. feels like you have your back to the addictions. So maybe you're not a person who drinks or smokes or any of that. So maybe going to a social gathering is really not the thing that is first on your list of things to do, right? Somebody wants to get justice from the Eight of Cups. Justice over toxicity or fear or doubt. This is what's causing the Eight of Cups. This is what's causing this person to walk away or detach emotionally. Excuse me. The Death card on the bottom of the deck. Why death? Death because of the Hierophant. Someone is transforming how they think or feel about spiritual things, about religion, about, the things that are the deep things in life. It feels like somebody's asking questions. That's what it feels like. Somebody here is asking questions is wondering, is there such a thing as a soulmate? And does spirituality really count? Do I really have to believe in the Bible? Do I really have to, it's somebody here that's questioning how they feel like their spirituality. King and the Queen have showed up together side by side in the deck. I'm just saying, there's some sort of a soulmate energy here. So I think what's going on here this week is that there is an invitation that you might receive. Maybe you've received it already, or maybe you haven't, but there is an invitation or an opportunity for you to get social or go out. I feel like you don't want to go. And I feel like the reason that you don't want to go is because it feels like either everyone else is like, maybe you get hit on a lot and you don't like it, whether you're feminine or masculine. Maybe you're just not into a relationship right now. You're kind of into justice, making things balanced. You're kind of slowly getting some balance in your life here. We've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Justice card. So I feel like you're just slowly starting to get balance in your life, and you're learning a lot. You're learning a lot of things right now. You're learning how to slow down, Aries. You're learning how to turn your back on toxicity. So I think that you're figuring out that although it can be very slow moving, the Knight of Pentacles, that the justice is here. That it's very slow to get justice, to get things balanced, to get things moving in the right direction. And so I feel like you're wondering why it's taking so long. It's taking so long because you have things to learn, my friend. We have the Page of Swords. And so this is the messenger, but the messenger that is truthful and honest and transparent. And sometimes the Page of Swords, because of their age and their, they don't have as much wisdom as, say, a queen or a king. The Page of Swords tends to kind of throw their words out there. And maybe sometimes they land in a weird way, or not in a great way. I feel like somebody here is making a decision to slow down and to slow down. Yeah, I think you're supposed to know to slow down. Love is coming. You will find it. Or it will find you, sorry. I feel like that with the Page of Swords is that you've been looking or searching for something or trying to gain knowledge about something. And it might be right now that you're just really focused on slowly getting into balance. I think you're coming out of something that is very toxic. And maybe that's why you're not feeling social. I feel like you're getting advancements, like people are trying to date you and things like that, but I don't think you're taking any of those advances. I think it's a whole lot of watching online, maybe. Somebody's waiting for ships to come in, doing some research or getting some information about how I can get balance so I can learn how to get my ships to come in. 8 Wands. Somebody here wants to communicate. There's communication here. Victorious communication that's very healing. Oh, and it's quite passionate as well. There's a passionate new beginning here. Somebody is manifesting a passionate new beginning. I think it's you, Aries. I feel as though that you are waiting for ships to come in, that you're waiting and watching. Instead of moving quickly and impulsively, you're waiting and watching and learning, I think, when it comes to the type of person that you want to be with. I think you are manifesting what you want. I feel like you're not settling for the 8 Cups, Aries, that you've decided that you're worth the other 2 and you're going to wait on it. You're manifesting it. I feel like there is somebody that you are passionate about. The Ace of Wands is here, or possibly you're manifesting passion, right? Because we've got the Magician here. But it also feels like you're manifesting a very balanced and a spiritual connection. Like, it doesn't seem like you just want, you don't want to date just anyone and everyone. You're willing to wait for the one, I think. And so you have to do that by slowing yourself down a little bit. The 6 of Wands tells me that you do want victory. 3 more Wands tells me that there's 8, and that tells me that you either want to receive or give communication to someone. I feel like you're watching someone. What's going on here? Who are you watching? Well, we've got the 10 of Cups. Somebody who you feel is all of it, everything. Somebody who makes you emotionally happy, or you get emotional happiness from watching them. You're wondering if they're going to connect with you. You've been waiting for them to connect with you. I feel that if you reach out, this person will speak with you. Yes. But I think that you will be met with the Queen of Swords. So that means that somebody's going to be very honest, and it could be painful listening to the honesty. I feel like you want to speak with this person, and the Fool is here. It feels like somebody's taking a leap at this Queen of Swords here. So it could be a feminine or masculine, doesn't matter, right? Queen is feminine or masculine. So Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. We've got Aries energy here. We've got, what else do we have? Aries. We've got Capricorn, Libra as well. All right. So yeah, I think that's this week. I think that you are making a decision to maybe communicate with somebody, because I think you're wanting to make some sort of a commitment to someone, or open a new sort of really grounded new, you want to grow something with them in the future. I think that's what you're manifesting this week. So this week, I think that you are just going to, do whatever you need to do in order to get your balance. And I think that you are thinking about this. You're healing. I feel like you're figuring out, you're calling it in, you're figuring out what it is that you want, and you're calling it in. And I think it's coming. Yeah. With the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Something is arriving. All right, Aries. Here we go, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Welcome to your sneak peek for this week. Taurus, if you're interested in a private read, please look below into the description. You will see the yellow dot there. I'll take you over to Wizio. All my pricing is there. If you have any questions about my process, though, please go ahead and email me. I'd be happy to tell you how I do what I do. All right. Here we go, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is your sneak peek for this week, Taurus. Tell me about Taurus, please. Sneak peek for this week. Taurus. Sneak peek for this week for Taurus, please. Taurus. Okay. All right. Ace of Wands just showed up in the very near future of the Aries reading, so you might want to scroll back if you haven't seen that one yet. Was just over here in the future energy here. So we have an Ace of Wands. What else do we have here for Taurus, please? Taurus. For this week, please. We have, who's this? We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Interesting. Taurus, feeling a little tired, maybe a little exhausted. Maybe you've been giving too much. You've been healing too much. The Queen of Cups on her own, without the wisdom of being the Empress, will tend to get depleted. So I think that somebody here is feeling quite depleted. And it's making you tense. Something that's coming up in the future is making you tense. We have this guy with the Five of Swords looking off into the future here, the very near future. It feels like you are, Taurus, probably either in your feelings or feeling emotional or overly emotional, or maybe it is, I mean, we're in moon energy, right? We're in full moon energy right now. You could just be feeling emotional, which would be normal because we also are in Pisces season, right? So with the moon in Virgo and Pisces energy, it's tough. It's tough. It's water and earth. Yeah. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Lovers. And we have the Seven of Cups. Just listening. There's a passionate message that is coming from someone who you, I feel, consider to be a very good candidate for a partner. It feels like this Page of Wands is telling me, looking over at the Lovers, is telling me that there needs to be a message that goes out to someone. Now, the Seven of Cups tells me that it's emotional, but it's overwhelmingly emotional, Taurus. I feel like either there is this message that's coming to you, or maybe you're sending the message, but it feels like it's incoming to me. It feels like it's incoming. Somebody that you're very passionate about, someone that you've been very passionate about, someone that you have considered as someone that you would open a passionate path with, someone who you would begin new with. Somebody's looking into the future and it feels very nervous. It feels like there's something that's coming up and you know it, and it's throwing you off. And it's making you feel overwhelmed. It feels like somebody feels that their love is really close. You might be someone who's vibrational, and you might be like, let's get this done already. It's like when you're watching a scary movie and you know that something's going to jump out, and you know you're waiting for the moment to be scared. That's what this feels like. But it feels like you're waiting for the moment to be surprised. Yeah. To be surprised with a message of passion. It's like you already know that it's coming though, Taurus. And it's making you feel very overwhelmed. Tell me what's going on here. Seven of Cups. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I think you feel exhausted with the waiting. Six of Cups. The person who you know is your person, because I think at this point it's a knowing. I think that you already have some sort of a knowing that somebody's sending you a message. And it could be someone who's Gemini, could be someone who is Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. I feel like you have history with this person, and it could be friendship history, understand? It could be platonic. This person could be a Leo, doesn't have to be. There is strength here, though. We do have, with the Six of Cups, we do have the Strength card. So it feels like somebody wants to be seen by you, Taurus. Somebody wants to be seen by you. Someone who's really been trying to hold themselves back, like the real them. They've been trying to hold themselves back, asking for help. Yeah, asking the universe for help. I feel like this person that you have history with is a friend. I don't think this is anyone you've ever dated, not married to them. They're not a lover, nothing. This feels like you know this person, but this would be considered someone new because you've never had a relationship with them before. Tell me more. Got the King of Wands. The King of Wands is also Leo. So it feels like there is a friendship or a love. It could be. But if this is, understand, like the Six of Cups isn't necessarily about a soulmate, but it's about having history with someone. You grew up with them. You know this person. You know they're around you in life, that maybe you know that when you go to Uncle Joe's place that dude's going to be there or that person's going to be there. It feels like it's somebody that's in and around your life, but someone that you've never really dated. But what I want to say is this person's always been very attracted to you. They always found you very alluring, and someone who is very kind and giving. Someone who is fierce and strong and courageous and full of strength, but also someone who is kind and beautiful and soft. And even if you're masculine, right, you have to have the right balance of feminine and masculine energy in order to be really standing in your power, like the King of Wands. It's a balance of energy that brings the power. There are two lions here. So one of you could have Leo in the chart. The other one might be a Leo. It's like you're trying to wrestle with the self. You're trying to control the self. The King of Wands, I feel, is trying to control the self, being very super attracted to you. This person is someone that's going to reveal how they feel about you. They feel like they've been waiting for someone like you forever, Taurus. But they've been worried. What are they worried about? They're worried about the star. Why would you be worried about the star? The connection, the communication, the healing. Oh, yeah, I suppose you could be worried about healing. Absolutely. It feels like the King of Wands actually is the one that wants to come forward. So King of Wands is Leo, Strength is Leo. So we do have double confirmation here. But I feel like there's also Aquarius here. Be aware of that. And then we have the Nine of Cups. So I feel like somebody hopes that there is going to be some sort of connection here that's going to work out between you and them and turn into the Nine of Cups. I feel like that's what's here with the star and the Nine of Cups. I feel like this person really wants to heal and be happy, but they're worried. And I feel that they're worried that that this isn't going to work out. I feel that's what the worry is. The Five of Swords is here as well. And it almost is like this person's looking at this stuff here. So either you or them is not ready for a relationship or is worried that, you know, it's not going to work out, or I want it so much it may not work out. This week, I think you end up realizing it's going to work out. I don't see any communication here, but I do see that the King of Wands is here. Moving impulsively though, right? Coming in and out, not giving much stability, but then there is strength. So I feel it's almost like it feels like the king wants to change. Or at least wants some stability with you. They want to add to your stability. They don't want to take anything from you. Yeah, so I think that's what's coming up this week, Taurus. Sit here and gaze at your cards, but you know what? That's not good for Gemini. Here we go, Gemini. This is you, my friend. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. And if you are interested in a private read, please look into the description. You will find the yellow dot. Please look for my email address and the link to Wizio. Here we go, Gemini. This is you, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Gemini in this week, please. We're going to start with the Eight of Pentacles. Star at the bottom of the deck. Eight of Pentacles. What do we have for the Eight of Pentacles for Gemini, please? For this week, Gemini. What we got here? I've got the 8. Something else buckled? No. All right. You know what? These are too many. So I'm just going to put them back. There we go. So we have the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. Two 8s. Something is being brought to you by the universe. 2 8s. Something you've been working for. Something you've been waiting for and wondering if it's coming. It doesn't feel like it's coming. What's going on? Oh, you've been working hard on the self. I feel, Gemini, that whether you're feminine or masculine, I feel like maybe you've pulled away from people in your life and you're spending a lot of time alone working on yourself. That's what I want to say here. The Empress is very abundant and is also very connected to the universe and to self. And, you know, as all the queens, is very balanced, as Taurus and Libra. I feel like you have been working on yourself, but I feel as though you had to pull away from some people in order to do that. You had to pull away emotionally in order to really focus on what was important, and that is self-mastery, I feel. Gemini, good job. All right, let's keep moving here. Gemini, please, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Gemini, all right. All right, so then we get new beginnings. So after we level up, it looks like we get new beginnings. It feels like somebody's been spending time in solitude. And as you're spending time in solitude, you're getting to know the self more and more. I feel that you do level up to the Empress energy here. And now you're ready to talk. Now you're ready to speak. Now you're ready to get clarity. I feel like you've been getting the clarity you've been getting already. And I think that the clarity you're getting is about the self, And as you continue to invest in you and work really hard, that's where you are. The Empress energy. You're looking mysteriously good to everybody around you. Everyone around you, feminine or masculine, whether you are feminine or masculine. Tell me what else is going on here, please, Gemini. So it feels like you have been disconnected. You have been disconnected, but you are about to reconnect. I feel like the reason you disconnected is because you were really making a contract with the self. I need to speak to myself in a way that is kind. It's a new beginning. It's clear. It does really feel like somebody here has been working on the self. And now it's time for you to take a new path. It's time for you to, you've been disconnected. It's time to reconnect, I feel. I think you're scared. I think it's a feeling of, but are they going to like who I am now? And I want to say to you, stop walking into rooms wondering who likes you. You need to walk into rooms wondering who you want to like, who you want to spend your time with. Let me get the 5 of Pentacles, please. It feels like there's a new money opportunity coming up for you, Gemini, is what I want to say. And if you've been having trouble with finances, or finances have been tough for you lately, I feel you're about to get some clarity on that. And you are probably going to end up getting some sort of a new opportunity to make money. 8 and 1 is 9. That is the financial stability you want as someone who is single, if that's for those of you who are single. So, yes, it feels like that it may be possibly that sorry, just listening. Bringing a message in after not talking to someone for a very long time. Somebody is bringing in a message here. I think you're ready, though. I want to say, I think you're ready. I think you're ready to give reciprocity here. That if this person comes to you, I think you're going to give them what they want. You're going to give them stability and kindness and love, and you're going to share, and you're going to be all of those things that they want you to be. You also could be, you could be a Taurus Gemini cusp. We have the Queen of Pentacles here, who is an earth energy, right? She is Capricorn, but also Taurus and Virgo in this reading, in this general reading. So it feels like here, Gemini, that you've actually been ignoring all of the other opportunities that have been coming to you in terms of love or emotional energy. I think you have your eye on a specific person, and I feel as though you're not entertaining offers any longer. You're not interested. I think you're just enjoying spending the time by yourself right now. But I do believe that you're at the Empress level, that you've probably leveled up a lot. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles might be someone that you are interested in, whether you're feminine or masculine. It feels like you want to talk to this person, or this person is going to kind of crash in with a message after you haven't been speaking to them for a while. Take that as it resonates. Just listening. Okay. So Gemini, what I want to say is the reason that you are ignoring all the offers is because I think that you got tired of recovering from people. You got tired of getting out there, going out there, and not finding what you wanted, wandering around in the dark, wondering, is this the one? I think it's getting expensive for you is what I want to say, that if you're the person who ends up usually doing all the paying, that it's getting expensive for you. It could be a financial hit that you've been enduring, and that's maybe why you've been spending time alone, because you've been spending, I feel, a lot of money, 7 of Cups and 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, that possibly you've been spending a lot of money on dating or finding an emotional connection. And I think now this is like where you are right now. You're like the 4 of Cups. I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. No, so I think that's why you end up maybe disconnecting, and we have you working on yourself here, because you're kind of over it, right? Why did you disconnect, Gemini? You disconnected because you had something that closed in your world. It may have been a relationship. It could be that you closed the door on a friendship, a major friendship, or a relationship with a soulmate, possibly. Someone that you thought was the soulmate. So we do have the Lovers here. And so I feel as though that maybe it closed on the soulmate here, that we've closed the chapter with the soulmate. But understand, I think that what ensues is this beautiful glow up that takes place. And I feel as though that there is probably some pretty, seems like a pretty level-headed person here, someone who's very balanced that wants to speak with you. I think they're going to crash into your world because I think you're 5 of Pentacles right now, but I think you're willing, right? We've got 2 paths that you can take here, right? We've got Swords and Pentacles as a new beginning here. So I feel like there is going to be a new beginning, but I feel as though you've been hurt and this is where you're at. Yeah, I think this is where you're at. You're like, no, I don't know if I'm into it anymore. I never know what I'm going to get. I'm spending all the money. I'm taking them out, and I'm having all these, to entertain all these people, these emotional entertainments. But I feel like they end up in the end feeling like you've lost something rather than you've gained something. So I think that this week is you looking at the moon energy. What do I do next? I'm not really sure what comes next. I feel like you've been hiding from emotional opportunities here, and that you still might be by yourself this part of the week here, Gemini. I feel like you're thinking about things and leveling up your life. You're kind of over people around you on the outside. What's that? Oh, bravery. Are you brave enough? That's what I want to say. Cancer, are you brave enough to receive your manifestation? Seems like divine timing is here. Is that what I just saw? Oh, it's the wheel in reverse. Maybe it's just not time yet. Okay. Cancer, let's take a look at it. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is your sneak peek for this week, Cancer. Tell me about Cancer, please. Tell me about Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Cancer this week. Cancer this week, please. Oh, got something that's flipped here. else is flipped. That's it, I think. All right. We've got the Emperor. We've got the Page of Coins. Page of Coins is out first. Tell me more about Cancer, please. So it feels like there is something that went down in the past here. A cycle has closed, and I feel like you're trying to convince yourself not to feel bad about it anymore. I don't know that you're doing a good job. I'm just saying. I've got 2 5s here, which to me is lack. 2 5s is also more than 1 5 for me. Is there's going to be significant change coming here in the near future. But we have the 5 of Wands in the reverse, which tells me that you don't want to beat yourself up anymore. You're not interested in being in competition. That you are no longer, beating yourself up about this 5 of Cups. It feels like there is something in the past that actually didn't work. It maybe was somebody who wasn't giving enough. Maybe you were giving more to the relationship than they were, or take that as it resonates. So the Emperor here is the one that's in charge. The one that may be Aries. You may have ended a cycle with an Aries, or you may have ended a cycle with someone who embodies the Emperor energy. So someone who carries it all, someone who runs their empire, right? The kings and queens all report to the Emperor. The Emperor overlooks all the kingdoms. So it could be someone who has their own business, someone who pays people to work, like maybe they're an accountant or an actuary, you know what I mean? They're involved in making sure that people's lives are moving in order to benefit the kingdom or the empire, right? It feels like there's been an ending. So either if you are the Emperor, then you're the one that probably closed the cycle because it became too heavy. It became too heavy. It's here. I feel like the Page of Pentacles, I feel, is bringing in an offer, a small offer though. It feels like on the top of your mind, Cancer, is that you want to give an offer to someone, but it's small. It's like, will you go out for coffee? Will you, can we hang out? Can we talk? It feels like there was something that began here, but really didn't grow, is what I want to say. But the ending of it has caused significant burdens for you, whatever this thing is, whoever the Emperor is to you. Tell me about the 10 of Wands. What is so heavy? What is so burdensome, please, for Cancer? What's burdensome? The lies. So either you feel like you were lied to or deceived, or you feel as though maybe you weren't truthful. It was a painful ending to this cycle, and it not only left the 10 swords, but it left the 10 wands. So it feels like it was a stab in the back. So maybe you really knew this person really well. Maybe you thought that, Page of Pentacles, that this person was more real than that. But it feels like you feel as though you were hurt. Now you think either, I feel it's whatever the secrets are or the lies or whatever we're not telling each other, that's what's creating the burdens here. It's also creating heartbreak. It's creating sadness or disappointment. There was disappointment in an emotional situation here. I think that's why the 5 of Cups is hanging out. And I feel like that you experience some sort of an emotional heartbreak. But I think it may be because you weren't able to tell the truth, or you weren't able to be honest about everything that you were carrying, about all the burdens you were carrying, about all the things you were carrying in the mind that were, you were obsessing over and not able to drop and that were worrying you. Yeah, it feels like there's heartbreak in love here, that possibly there was a soulmate here that I feel is attached to the 5 of Cups. So feeling sad about something that didn't work out the way you wanted it to. The 2 of Cups are sitting right there, but I think you're very focused, way more focused on what you've lost rather than what you can gain from the situation, which is knowledge. Because if you don't learn the lesson, all it is suffering. I feel like that with the Seven of Swords, that maybe there were some things you were keeping from this person, and it was creating a burden in either in the relationship or within you, one of the two. And it put this relationship into complete lack. Yeah, it was a surprise to you. I think surprisingly, it surprised you that that this relationship became disconnected or in lack. There wasn't enough emotion. There wasn't enough emotion. There wasn't enough apologies. And I think that maybe you wanted to apologize for being deceitful or hiding some stuff, but I feel like you never got the chance. I feel like what you've been doing is you've been working a lot. Yeah. Building something new, possibly trying to gain some wisdom, trying to learn something. I think you've been spending a lot of time alone. It feels as though that you're nursing a broken heart. That's what it feels like to me, that it's time to go back to the crossroads and fight for what you want. If it is love that you want, I feel that it can be yours. We do have Aries, we have Gemini, we have Virgo energy. Yeah, I think this week is being spent fighting for what you really want to do, the adventure that you want, the decision, the passionate decision to move forward, to fight for it this time. Because I feel like you didn't fight for it here. I feel like you just went into hiding. Yeah, you took what you could take from it and then you just went into hiding. I feel though it was growing into a partnership. But I feel as though this fell off track. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. So I think that's what you're thinking about this week. I don't know that you're taking action on it. The Two of Wands shows up telling me maybe you are. Maybe you're taking action in some sort of way. All right. All right, Leo, this is you. Leo, how are you? I hope you are well. If you're interested in a private read, reading based on your own energy, please look into the description. You'll find the yellow dot. That's where my email address is. You can also take that link over to Wizio and book me there. Something for all the pocketbooks. All right, here we go. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is your sneak peek for this week, Leo. All right, we've got the Knight of Swords in the reverse, stopped in your tracks. Knight of Swords in the reverse isn't going anywhere. Not feeling particularly logical. Not really making sense of the situation. Why am I sitting here? Five of Wands. You're being a little hard on yourself. Why is that? So you're not moving forward right now here because I feel you have doubt or indecision with something. You're losing hope here. Tell me about the Five of Wands. Got the Knight of Pentacles. You're moving really slowly. Makes sense. You're a fixed sign, right? The Four of Pentacles is here. An opportunity is coming, but you've got the blindfold on, Leo. An opportunity is here. I feel it's an opportunity of like it's been taking a very long time. It is also something that you're in indecision about. You're not making any fast moves here. The Knight of Swords is in the reverse. I don't have the words. I don't know what to say. I'm not really sure if I should move forward. Four of Pentacles is I'm not sharing anything. I have no hope that this situation is going to work out. But the opportunity is here, Leo. This is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles has been traveling really slow and really carefully to bring this opportunity to you. So whatever you need to move toward in order to be able to feel better about sharing or having some hope, I think that this opportunity is something that might make you unstuck. I feel like you're stuck with the Knight of Swords. You're stuck with the Star in reverse here. Got some Aquarian energy. You could be up in your head. Here you are, Leo, Six of Wands. So what I feel like you want to go for it. You want to be strong enough to get on your high horse and go for it, is what I want to say here. Be careful of your ego, right? Other people are watching. I think you like that. Nonetheless, I think what you're looking for is home. I think that you've come through a really hard time in your life, Leo, that you've had, the Six of Wands is about the victory after the fight or the war. So someone's coming back home from the war. I feel like you are worse for wear is what I want to say, but you're looking for home. Temperance, you're going to get healed though. 7 of Cups. From feeling overwhelmed but not telling anybody. Feeling super overwhelmed but not saying anything. Hoping for healing. I just want to go home. Where is home for you, Leo? Where is home for Leo? Maybe about the 6 of Wands. Home for Leo is a place where I can speak freely. Have my own ideas. Where I can learn things. Research whatever I want, figure out what I want to do, where I can not have to be up in my head because things that are going to fly out my mouth are going to offend somebody around me. I think that you want to be in a place where you're not going to be judged, where it's tempered, that you, I feel, are very emotionally overwhelmed, and I feel you need some healing. You want to be able to be the authority in your home or in your life. The King of Swords tells me that you want to be able to say the things you want to say. And the 8 of Swords being in reverse tells me that you're done with being up in your head and not saying. I think the reason that you might get up in your head is because you feel like you can't speak freely where you are right now. So I don't know where that is, but I feel like where you are right now is not home, and you feel you cannot speak freely there. That people are watching you and judging you, I feel. And you get up in your head about that sometimes. I feel like right now you're not, but nonetheless, I feel like you're trying to free yourself from a thought pattern of some sort. Like maybe that you feel that you're not, that people don't want to hear you speak. But honestly, to me, the King of Swords is someone who is so highly intelligent that they don't really need to speak all the time. This person has a presence when they enter the room. People know that this person is highly intelligent, and that if this person opens up their mouth to say something, it's because it's important, because they've researched it, Page of Swords, and because they've thought it over for a very long time. So it feels like you're showing up as a person of wisdom here. But I feel like you are a person of wisdom, and you feel like it feels to me like you feel like you're an alien living on Earth. Like, it's like, what's going on with all these people? All I want to do is find home. I want to be healed, and I don't want to be overwhelmed anymore. But people get offended when I open my mouth. But Leo, boom, you can just say it like that, right? Just pull out that knife and in the guts, right? Like it's so quick that we don't know that it's happening. Yeah. So we have 2 sevens. I feel like the universe is ducking in on you here, is looking in on you and giving you some temperance here. 7 of Wands tells me that you have definite opinions and ideas. You hold your ground a lot. Maybe you're holding your ground in emotional things, but I think you mostly feel like you have to hold your ground when stuff goes sideways. When 7 of Cups is here and you're feeling overwhelmed, but you want to stand your ground, that's when you stand your ground, when you're feeling the most overwhelmed. Whew, that felt exhausting to go through all of that. That's a really big energy. That's a big, big energy. Could be dealing with Sagittarius. Tell me about the 7 of Wands. What are we all holding our ground on? Six of Pentacles. You are hell-bent on giving someone reciprocity. Tell me about this. 2 of Wands. You've made a decision to give someone reciprocity, someone that you've been standing your ground with emotionally. I feel like you want to heal this because you feel like this person is the home. 4 of Swords. Yeah. I feel like it's time to heal as well. I also feel like there's been spotty communication between you and this person, but I feel it's because you're in a place right now where I feel that you're making a big decision. It feels like there's a big decision going on here. What's the Star? The Star is the 10 of Cups in reverse and the High Priestess. So you're making a big decision here. And I feel like the big decision that you're making is that your gut is telling you to move forward. But the 10 of Cups in the reverse is telling you, nah, this has happened before. There's no happiness here. It's like you're arguing with your gut. Yeah. Your gut is telling you that the 10 of Cups is not yours. It's not viable. And that's because you've lost hope and you're really closed off. I feel like you're going through a lot of emotions right now by yourself. Yeah. With the 5 of Pentacles. And so I feel like maybe you don't talk to people. There's spotty communication and no communication, that maybe you don't talk to people. You could be financially experiencing some financial hardship right now as well. Maybe you feel like you're not making enough money for the family. 5 of Swords, this is a tense situation. What's this? You want to stop being impulsive. You want to stop being egoic. I feel like you are maybe kind of dealing with an ego death here. That's what I think. That's what it feels like here. I want to love. I don't want to be the King of Wands anymore. I got to stop being so impulsive. I got to stop going in just for the passion. Somebody here is thinking of giving up their player ways for love. Possibly with a Taurus, doesn't have to be, but is looking at either loving the self, the higher self, or, yeah, there is something going down here. Something going down here with the Taurus this week, I think. That's what it looks like. There's also Piscean energy here. So we've got Taurus, we've got Pisces. We've got Sagittarius energy. Aquarius, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. All right. Virgo, this is you. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Virgo, how are you? I hope you are well. Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. Well, things are not going the way you want them to. These cards wouldn't go into the deck. I feel like things aren't going the way you want to right now. It feels like everything is uphill for you. See? Everything's uphill. It's a struggle. Possibly you've hit a bump in the road here. Let's talk about Virgo, please. Oof, okay. We're going to throw things around then, are we? So we've got the 5 of Pentacles, feeling in lack. You could be going through a financial issue or crisis right now where you're feeling in lack, or maybe you're just feeling like you're on the outside looking in. The Moon Child's an indication that you're aware, though. Aware of self and aware that there is a difference between the soul and the self. One more card, please. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Ace of Swords. Okay, so after a period possibly of not speaking to someone, that I think you're thinking it over and becoming aware, getting downloads and deciding that maybe it is time to talk. Maybe it's time to talk about the hard stuff. That's what I'm feeling. It feels like the day-to-day or the everyday stuff is not so hard. No, I just think that we don't touch on the nerves that need to be touched here. Yeah. So I feel like right now that you are spotty with communication with someone, even if you live with them. Like maybe you're not talking, maybe we're feeling in lack. For some of you, it could be a financial hit that you're taking right now, and you need to speak to someone about that. Maybe you knew it was coming, right? We've got the Moon Child here. Maybe you knew it was coming. Maybe you already had a download about that. Virgo, you're very psychic, Virgo. The Moon Child wouldn't be here if you weren't. So we've got a partnership, long-term relationship, and the 8 of Cups is in the reverse. So it feels like there is somebody here who keeps breaking up with you and coming back, breaking up with you and coming back possibly. The Eight of Cups is boomerang to me. It's like somebody says, no, there's got to be something better over there. And then they go over there and it's not better and they come back. Your intuition is telling you that someone here is on your side. Someone here is really willing to work on a long-term relationship. We've got 8 pentacles here. Working on a long-term relationship or on our abundance. We must speak about it. It feels like there is it feels like there is somebody here who's been silent with another. It's time to open up conversation about the lack in this long-term relationship. It's like it's going backwards. It's going from, I feel, the 10 of Pentacles long-term to the 3 of Pentacles, which is the partnership. Should we work on just a partnership for now? Maybe the long-term relationship isn't something that we should attempt right now. And we've got the Ace of Swords here. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. What's the conversation about? I need balance and I need you to be clear with me. I need you to be honest with me. What do you want to do? Do you want to stay in this connection? Because there's a lot of lies. You're going to have to be honest. You're going to have to be honest. Things are going to have to come to the surface. And the moon in the reverse is just that. Things that have been hiding in the dark are coming to the surface. And somebody wants answers. Somebody has a knowing that there is something going on here. It's a feeling in your gut that somebody is lying or somebody's deceiving or there's something that you don't see here that's hiding in the moon energy. Something's coming to the surface and it's going to be like, I knew it. Yep, Justice card. I knew it. It feels like somebody's going to get some sort of information about why the person that they're with has been so quiet in the long-term relationship. Why do we keep coming back? Because we can't make a decision. We're holding on to things. We're sacrificing ourselves. But it does look like here somebody might have another person. I'm just saying, like, this person is giving reciprocity. And I think you're getting the reciprocity, but I also feel like somebody could be giving more to someone else. Someone who appears to you to be very balanced and financially aware. Someone who maybe has money. Someone who... This person I feel they keep going away and they keep coming back. Like it feels like it's either you or them, one of the two. So it keeps breaking up and coming back, or it's emotional, because I started out saying it's very quiet here. Somebody needs to have a conversation, so it might be silence. So the Eight of Cups could say we're disconnecting emotionally, then we get back together. We disconnect emotionally, but maybe you're not leaving. Maybe you are just disconnecting emotionally. Somebody wants answers about this long-term relationship this week. There has to be a conversation here, and we have to do it now. Are we here? Is this where we are? Are we going to do this again? Are we going to renew it, jump into it, take the leap of faith, or is this the door out? Is this the door left stage? Like, is this the door out? Somebody here feels like if they try again, it's going to be just a toxic mess, but they're going to try anyway. Yeah. It feels like somebody keeps going through a cycle. Even though you are getting downloads and you know better, I feel like you keep going through the same cycle over and over and over with possibly a Capricorn or an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, possibly a Pisces, Cancer or Pisces, Libra. So the downloads you are getting are spiritual downloads. And it's regarding, I feel like you're supposed to use all the tools that you have, your spiritual tools, if you want this relationship to work out, King of Cups. You might be just a little too stoic on the surface. I'm going to say, Virgo, you might have been accused of that before, that maybe you don't show your feelings on the surface enough. But I feel like underneath that, you're really spiritual. You're the magician. You're the energy of the Hierophant. You could be dealing with someone who's Taurus, but Taurus showed up here as well. I feel, though, that you are growing spiritually. But I feel as though the commitment that you want, I think you're calling in the commitment. I think you're trying to call in the commitment here. The Magician is present, right? Yeah. I think what you want is you want to marry this person. I think you want to be in this person's life. I think you want to live with them, have children with them. Six of Cups, you feel like you've known them forever. Maybe you are friends that turn to lovers, but the Six of Cups is you have a lot of history with this person. You may be together for a while. Bottom of the deck, though, we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah. So it feels like that there's going to be something that's going to go down that's going to be overwhelmingly emotional. And it's going to make you single. Because it feels like here we've got, right, the end of the Ten of Cups. Yeah. And I don't know why I keep getting that energy for you, but I think a decision needs to be made by you. How brave are you? Are you ready to try again? Or are you going to have a reunion with somebody else? It's up to you. The Nine of Cups is yours. It's all yours. All right. Libra. Here we go, Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is your sneak peek for this week, Libra. Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you, Libra and cross watchers. If you're interested in a private read, please look down below in the description. You'll see the yellow dot, which has my email address and a link to Wizio. It's the only place you can book me. Email me, though, if you have questions about my process. All right, here we go, Libra. Just read for you not long ago, Nine of Wands. Just read for you just the other day, right? Yesterday, I think. Yep, Libra, here we go. Nine of Wands. What else we got here? Oops. Okay. All right, let's just take them out of the deck and let's be done with it. Let's just do it. Okay, these ones fell first, though. So we'll do this. Eight of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the High Priestess. Worried about being brave. What's your gut telling you? What's going on here? The Moon card. Okay, so that's where the anxiety is coming from. Eight of Swords, overthinking it. You don't know what's coming up. You don't know what's coming up. And I feel as though you're scared of getting hurt again. You're scared. You are behind the fear wall. I also feel like you're feeling brave for sure. But what I want to say is that the Moon energy is here. It's casting energy. It's casting darkness over the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Swords. So that tells me there's nothing good going on there. Somebody's in fear behind the fear wall, and somebody is overthinking whatever, not being able to know the unknowing. Yeah, the Moon energy, not being able to see what's here. Somebody here has been hurt a lot. There's a lot of darkness and sadness. And all you want is healing. Your intuition is telling you that it's the moment of alchemy. It's time for you to heal. You don't see it here. I think that the lesson here is that you need to, Libra, lean into being uncomfortable. And it's, we all end up with the Moon energy at some point, not being able to see the way clear, not being able to step like 1 foot in front of us because we can't see the path. It's too dark. But here you go. You've got the Sun, though. I feel like there is some sort of clarity that's coming to you. It feels like you're not making a move right now because it's too dark. Like you can't see what's going on. The Moon energy is here. The universe is telling you that the moment of alchemy is here and to use your intuition. But I feel like that you're going to wait until the Sun comes out. Yeah. The Sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there will be sun, right? Two of Cups, the Queen. We've got the Queen of Pentacles here. She's Capricorn, but of course in a general reading, she's also Taurus and Virgo. And we have the Sun, which is Leo energy. You could be dealing with someone who's an earth sign, someone who's a Leo. We've got Pisces and Cancer energy here. We've got Pisces here and Sagittarian energy here. It feels like there is some sort of a connection here that you're either hopeful for or the universe is showing you. I feel like the universe is shining the sun on this person. Someone who could be earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't have to be because we've got water energy and Leo here as well. But I feel like it is somebody, if this isn't a sign for a person, I feel like this person is someone who is very balanced and very kind. This person is, I feel, that has love feelings for you, and this is about to be revealed. I think this person's going to reveal to you that they have feelings for you and that they feel in their gut that you are the one, or that Temperance is here. It's the moment of alchemy and that we're healing it all. It's time to come out of the moon energy, my friend. The sun is here. But understand, the moon cannot shine without the sun, right? They have to work in tandem. Yeah. What's your gut telling you here? It's telling you that somebody is going to be sending some sort of a passionate message. There's a messenger here. Messenger of Wands, fun, flirty message, possibly. Three of Coins. Three of Pentacles is in the reverse. So you don't really see this person as someone who is a potential partner. No. I feel like that you have clarity on this person. I feel like you have affection or love for this person, but I don't feel like they are your next partner. We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the Fool. So I feel like there is possibly someone here who... This passionate message is coming and the Three of Coins is in the reverse. This is not the partnership. It's not going to work. It's not going to grow. It's not going to grow. And the Lovers in reverse is an indication that this is not a soulmate, or this is not the person that was meant for you. Or if they are, maybe they're not ready. Maybe they're in the Three of Coins in the reverse. But we do have the Six of Coins, the Six of Pentacles, and the Fool. The Six of Pentacles is in the reverse, which tells me that this person is ready to give reciprocity, but maybe they don't have it to share right now. It feels like somebody does want to take a leap of faith here. Somebody's not putting in the hard work. Knight of Coins. We have two people with a match set here. We have the King and the Queen of Coins. It feels like somebody is going to take a leap here. But it doesn't make any sense. The Six of Cups is in the reverse. The Ten of Wands is here. It's really been burdensome. You don't know if this person is the soulmate, but you're going to go for it anyway. Ace of Cups. Yeah. But I feel like up here, your intuition is telling you that this person's not the one. This person is not a person who's into partnership. This person is the Lovers in reverse. And they will give you a good time. For sure they will. But I don't think this is the person. Yeah, I don't think this is the person. What are you overthinking here? You're overthinking the Ten of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Eight of Coins. So you're overthinking possibly working on some sort of a love relationship here. Yeah, maybe you're thinking of just giving it up and going back into hibernation. So, the thing is the Ace of Wands is here. You can have it if you want. It is a new beginning, and so is the Ace of Cups. I just think that, I don't think that we should avoid these. This might be turn into a really great friendship. Just because you're not going to marry them, or you're not going to have kids with them, or they're not in a long-term future, doesn't mean they don't belong in your life. Allow them in. If they stay, they're supposed to be there. And if they go, they're not. And I feel like that there is a good chance that you're going to give it a shot and try and make it work. But I feel like your gut's telling you otherwise. I feel like this person is not the person. But again, why can't you make a friendship, right? Absolutely. Because a lot of love is grown through friendship. All right. Scorpio, here we are. Here we are with you. All right. This is my fork in the road, Scorpio. I always stop with you, take a minute, move a little slower, take a drink, take a bit of a break, All right. How are you, Scorpio? I hope you are well. Thank you so much for clicking here. And if you are a cross-watcher, of course, you're always welcome. All right. If you are interested in a private read, please look below in the description. You will see the yellow dot, which has my email address if you have a question about my process, but you do have to view my pricing over on Wizio. Okay. All right, here we go. Scorpio, we've got the Four of Cups. What you doing here? Hanging out, sitting around, thinking though. Looking at an opportunity for emotional connection. Oh. Feels like you're getting some clarity on a cup that was offered to you. It's on top of your mind. I feel like that's what you're thinking about, that there was an offer made that you just still are looking at, that you haven't taken it. You're not really sure if you should. You're not sure if this is the long-term relationship. We do have Leo energy here and water and earth. I feel like you're going to make the right decision, Scorpio. The sun is here, right? Everything is visible under the sun. Plus, it's all about growth. I feel like whatever you're about to experience is coming up in the very near future is going to help you grow professionally, personally, in your career. I think it comes with accepting the cup, though, is what I'm going to say. It feels like that is your in. I want to say maybe your party days are over and you're maybe entertaining one cup, entertaining one person. You're not sure though. Either it's the Ten of Pentacles being in the reverse could be for some of you, could be that you've just come out of a rough financial position. For others of you, I think it could be that you're not interested in a long-term relationship. And for some of you, it could be that you are interested, but you're not sure if this cup is the prospect. Is it what makes me happy in the future? I don't know that you know what is supposed to make you happy in the future, because your back is to the sun. Eight of Pentacles, King of Swords. We need truth and clarity as to whether or not we're going to work on this one cup. It feels like somebody was in the Ten of Pentacles. This is now in the Eight of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is in the reverse, though. So that could be the long-term relationship. It could be a relationship is over. And now I got to work on my communication. I got to get clear. And it feels like somebody's learned a lesson here, like they've leveled up into the King of Swords energy, which is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But understand, you can have the energy of the King of Swords without being Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Maybe you're just highly intelligent. Maybe you could be into speaking for others or speaking on behalf of others. This could also be a lawyer. No, I think we're working on clarity. We're working on speaking up. Working on taking a position and standing still in it. Aquarius would do that, right? That's a fixed sign. I'm going to tell my truth. I'm going to be clear. Oh, maybe someone is thinking about that cup. Yep, they are. There it is. There it is on top of the horse. So I feel like you're a little skittish. I feel like you're a little freaked out. I'm just looking at the horse that's kind of dancing around in the water because the horse doesn't know what's underneath. It feels like the horse is rearing because, possibly we're excited about this new opportunity of love. And it's time that you speak really clearly about whatever it is that you want going into the future. I feel this cup is right here. Tell me about the Knight of Cups, please. I feel like you're going to speak up your feelings. You're going to speak about your feelings here, Scorpio. tell me about the Knight of Cups. You're going to speak up romantic feelings here. Yeah, I'm passionate about you. It's going to be young. It's going to be really flirty and fun, though. I think that you're going to come up with a funny and flirty way to say it. Because the King of Swords is some pretty intense energy, right? It's like, it's almost interview-like. So I think you're going to, that you have romance on the mind. It feels like you're going to send some sort of a passionate message to somebody, possibly, and make an offer. I think that you think whatever offer you're making is going to change your life. Possibly to the Queen of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Somebody is taking action with the Ace of Pentacles, feminine or masculine, the Queen of Wands, right? Somebody who's very much in their power. This is a person who doesn't really need anybody. This person's been through baptism by fire here. This person's had a tough life, and that's why they are where they are. They've built themselves to there. There is a message coming in about some sort of an invitation or an opening of a new chapter of sorts, or I want to invest in you. Let's make this grow. It starts out as the Page of Wands type energy, flirty and that kind of energy. I think the king isn't really very good at being passionate, is what I want to say. The king wants to be romantic, but I feel like the king is all stuck in the swords up in the head. And that the Page of Wands is here to remind this king to be a little flirty and romantic here. If they do want to romance the Queen of Wands, it feels like the Queen of Wands might be the one who offered the cup here that is now coming in. But understand that by the time you get to the Queen of Wands has got all kinds of emotional opportunities. Yeah. And I think that's what you've been kind of worried about. Yeah, there we go. Ten of Swords. You've been worried about that. That by the time you do get to this person and give them your truth and your clarity, that the Queen of Wands isn't entertaining you any longer because of other people. Let's figure that out, because it does look like there is an opportunity here for the Queen of Wands, but what is this here? Oh, King of Wands. Okay, so you see this person as your soulmate, understood. And you are somebody who is, I feel, has love feelings for the queen, but it feels as though it's really tumultuous for you. You haven't said it. I think that you're trying to say it before the cycle ends. You don't want this cycle to close before you express how you're feeling to the queen. Because the queen does have a lot of opportunities, and she is, I feel, looking at closing some of those cycles. The King of Wands is here with the Two of Cups. And the Two of Pentacles, making a decision, a really solid, grounded decision. Regardless of what's going on around me, I'm going to make this opportunity, going to give this opportunity to the Queen. Yep. And I feel like it's throwing you off base. It's throwing you off balance, Scorpio. This isn't something that you usually do. Yeah, you're the person who's usually Four of Pentacles, right? Keeping it underneath, not saying anything, because things end up in disappointment for you. You end up doing a lot of juggling, and then things end up disappointing for you. But I feel it's like in the past that maybe you were a little too impulsive. That maybe you do have fire in the chart, and maybe you were just a little too impulsive with communication, or maybe you weren't giving them enough stability. I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is some stability, but I feel like you're really going to have to learn to hold off and not be so impulsive. Otherwise, you just end up moving along, right? You end up moving on. Yeah, not telling them your feelings. So this week I feel that there is something growing here, something you've been waiting to say to somebody here, because the communication's here. What's the Eight of Wands? Eight of Wands is strength, the Empress, and the Knight of Pentacles. So you've been wanting to take an opportunity into the Empress for a long time. You could have Leo in the chart, you don't have to, but I think you want to be seen by the Empress. And this opportunity has been traveling for a very long time. And I think that you're going to take the time this week to be seen by the Empress before she ends up closing the cycle on you. All right. Sagittarius, Sun and Rising, Venus and Jupiter. How are you, Sag? I hope you're well today. Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. If you could just reach out and touch that thumbs up, I would appreciate that even more. Thank you for your help in getting this video out onto the platform. All right, here we go, Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you're interested in a private read, Sag, please look below. You can see by the yellow dot, there is my email address. Yep. And please head on over to Wizio to see my pricing. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about the sneak peek for this week for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, please. Sneak peek for this week for Sagittarius. All right. Got the Four of Pentacles. It's been quiet where you are. Holding on to something possibly. Holding on to the Lover. Having passionate times with the Lover. So I'm going to say this. The Four of Pentacles for me is having zero trust in the universe. This is the person who's holding on to it all and keeps asking for it all and is just never letting it go. But it will slip through your fingers if you hold on to it too tight. So if you hold on to this person too tight, Sag, they will slip through your fingers. I feel that with the Four of Pentacles here, you're telling the universe, I'm not letting go of any of it because I don't trust you. So it's time for you to surrender. Yeah. So you're really holding on tight to this Lover here. This Lover is someone who you either already have a passionate beginning with or someone that you will have a passionate beginning with. I feel like you've been holding on to this thought, or you've been holding on to this person. Tell me more, please. Sagittarius. Page of Swords in the reverse. Eight of Swords. One more. So you're overthinking it because you're holding on too tight, I think. Yeah, you're overthinking it. You're overthinking it here because you're holding on too tight. We have, the universe is saying you need courage. You need courage to stop that. You need to get your balance. Yeah. So it feels like there is communication that is coming here. Even it feels like somebody here is worried about communication. I'm overthinking that I'm not going to get the communication. But in fact, you're holding on way too tight to this connection here. And in fact, it's not teaching you anything. You're not learning anything by holding on to this connection so tight. In fact, where you get to learn is when you let this person go free. And what I mean is, you don't worry about the daytime text. You don't worry about where they are. They may call you in 2 or 3 days. It's almost like a little bit of freedom on the Ace of Wands. It's like I'm attracted to you, you're attracted to me, but I think that you worry that this person's not coming back or that they won't communicate. But I see the Eight of Wands is right here. So it almost feels like you're kind of, what's the word? You're hustling the universe is what I want to say, Sagittarius. You're in a little bit of a hustle with the universe. You're saying, no. I know that I can just go on my path and everything will be fine. But what you're showing the universe and what you're telling the universe are two different things. Yeah. It feels like you don't think it's going to work out with the Lover if you don't hold on this tight. And I think that you're on this person about text me. Whether you're feminine or masculine, I'm not, whether you are feminine or masculine doesn't matter to me, but it feels like somebody here is like up in their head, oh my gosh, they didn't text me, they didn't communicate with me. When's my communication coming? It's always about this communication. Tell me about the Eight of Wands, please. Why are we worried about the communication? Just listening. Yeah, we need to temper this energy here. We need to temper the Knight of Wands energy. It feels impulsive and it feels like it's something you can't control. And what I want to say is that you've already got the new start here. Don't overthink it. You've got the Ace of Wands here and the Knight of Wands. Someone is very attracted to you. This person looks at you like the Lover, but it feels like you're living in scarcity in terms of a relationship. This person, I feel you're headed to a full-time, full-on, let's live together type relationship here. Look, the Ace of Cups is here, but it also feels like you're here in this energy. You need to learn the lesson of stop holding on so tight. The universe sees it as kind of a slap in the face. Stop holding on so tight. It's like, I can give it to you, but you got to let go of it first. And then the Eight of Swords is here. Well, maybe it's the wrong. Charlie just reprimanded me saying slap in the face is probably the wrong word. And it probably is, but it's like a challenge to the universe. Look, you said you're going to give me this, and now you're not going to give me this. And so I'm going to hold on to it as long as I can, but see that you're really stuck. Yeah, you're really stuck in that energy, in that thought pattern. Yeah, that I got to call, they got to text, I got to call, they got to text. Like you got to be in constant connection with this person. It's going to work out. Like, look how beautiful. We've got the Temperance here, the Knight of Wands. This person's incredibly attracted to you. And it goes right to the Four of Wands. It looks like we're going to move in together. We're going to get a good foundation, a good foundational love here. And it's very healing and lovely and passionate and beautiful. But I think you need to stop overthinking it. Tell me what the lesson is that you're not learning. Sagittarius, what's the lesson you're not learning? So this person's going to end up dropping in anyway, because they are someone who sees you as healing, someone who sees you as giving them emotion. This is the Nine of Cups. Stop worrying about it. It's the Nine of Cups. You can stop worrying about it. Yeah, look at that. We're beginning new. So I feel like there's somebody here who's kind of living in a bit of scarcity when it comes to their relationship, or the person that maybe you just began dating. And this makes sense that you would be, in this energy here, in the Eight of Swords and the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Swords in reverse. It makes sense that if it's a brand new relationship, or this is a new love, someone who's just entered your life, that you're very passionate about them. Of course, you want to communicate with them all the time. It is going to work out. It's moving. It's moving in the right direction is what I want to say. So don't push it. Yeah, don't push it that way. You need to let go a little bit. Four of Pentacles isn't good energy to be in. Let go of it, and if it comes back, it's yours, right? Leave the cage door open. If the bird comes back, it's yours. Just saying, you don't have to hold on that tight. All right, Capricorn, here we are. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Capricorn for the sneak peek for this week, please. Capricorn, if you are interested in a private read, please look down below in the description. You will find my yellow dot, and right there is where my email address is as well. So you can email me about my process, but you do have to book over at Wizio in order to see my prices. So head on over there. There's a link there as well. All right. Jeez, these cards have got me on the ropes today, y'all. Things are moving really quick here from sign to sign to sign to sign. It's like I can't even get a breath. Relax. All right. So we're going to start with the King of Wands, the Chariot, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Unsure about whether I want to invest in this. This person's really impulsive. They don't give me any stability. They're in and out all the time. This is a relationship that may have begun with sex. It may have been a passionate beginning. Something is happening in the near future here, though. The Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse, and we're not sure if we're going to invest here. The Chariot is moving pretty quick to victory, but it feels like the King of Wands is someone who is questionable. Why are they questionable? Cancer is questioning Aries. Oh, sorry, Leo. Cancer's questioning Leo, it seems. So it's like somebody here has their feelings below the surface. I'm not sure. It's like it feels like it's a relationship that's begun with a physical connection. It's moving really quick. It's crazy, hot, and passionate, but somebody here is not showing their emotions. Cancer energy. They're keeping them underneath the surface right now, so we're unsure of whether we're going to invest here or not. Because although things are moving quick and they're very passionate, I'm not really sure if there's any pentacle energy. Is there any stability here? I'm not really sure. We have the Five of Swords in the reverse, and we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles. So we get our footing. It feels like someone is fighting for the attention of the Queen of, or the King of Wands. The King of Wands is Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo in a general reading. It's Leo energy. The Five of Swords in the reverse is, I don't want to fight about it anymore. I don't want to fight about how quickly this whole thing is moving. It's becoming burdensome for somebody here. We're collecting, it's becoming burdensome not knowing what's going on. Am I going to invest here or not? Because if I'm going to invest here, maybe I don't want to put all of my energy into it. The thing is that the Ten of Wands is the closing of the passionate cycle. And if we've started with passion and we are no longer fighting to move this thing forward, it could be that this is a passionate connection that is about to fizzle out, or that there is somebody here who is out of the, super passionate, the crazy passionate thing that you have at the beginning, and now we're going to the partnership. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles in the reverse being, I'm not really juggling anymore. I'm not juggling other people, other things. Could be juggling other thoughts about not wanting to fight again. But it feels like somebody here is willing to move into a partnership. And the partnership to me is different than love. There's Four Pentacles here. Somebody's not showing their feelings. And it's creating a burden for somebody else. Somebody is keeping, it's almost like a punishment a little bit. Somebody's keeping their feelings under the surface. Somebody's wondering, is this a cycle? Is this cycle going to be closing? Am I going to be dropping these burdens? Somebody is holding off closing the cycle. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Another three. It's like we go from the Three of Pentacles to the Three of Swords. We go from this passion that moved really quick. We didn't get any traction here. We didn't invest in anything. And we're no longer fighting for a partnership here. There's a partnership that comes with the Three of Swords. It's a disappointing partnership. Getting my footing again. With the Knight of Pentacles, we've got the Eight of Cups, the Four of Cups. So it could be disappointing that it's taking really long to get this partnership off the ground. That maybe you keep coming together and breaking up and coming together and breaking up, or maybe one of you or both of you is sort of emotionally detached, kind of bored with the situation. Emotionally detached and bored with the situation. I don't think this person's going to want to invest here. Four Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, please. The Devil is here. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work out, if I'm going to be honest. I don't think it's going to work out. I think it's taking a long time, and after a long time of waiting, it ends up disappointing because this person can't show you their feelings. They can't show you their emotions. You become really bored with that. You see it as somebody who's living in fear, someone who is maybe very codependent with you, someone who needs to know where you are all the time. It's becoming old and boring for you. Yeah. Yeah, it says the Five of Swords is in the reverse, which is I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to argue anymore. The Six of Pentacles is here. It's like somebody doesn't want to fight for the Six of Pentacles, doesn't want to fight for the reciprocity, so they move on. Yeah, somebody who has no victory here moves on. We have the Knight of Wands. So the passion is we're still standing hard on the passion here. We're standing our ground on the passion, but unfortunately there's a lot of deceit here. There's a lot of lies. Seven of Swords. That maybe somebody is looking at trying again. So if you're already in a relationship, this could be that, that somebody's decided that they're going to be honest with you and they want to try again. It feels like we're standing our ground on the passion. So it feels like we're still passionate about each other, but it doesn't feel like there's much more substance of anything else. It feels like it's taken too long, and we kind of work backwards. We go from being really passionate to being really pentacle-like, and it ends up being really disappointing because everything's taking so long, and we become emotionally disconnected because we're bored. And there's a lot here. There's a lot of heavy energy here. This could also be that after, not saying anything, or maybe there's some lies going on, that somebody's decided to go have a second chance at love. Capricorn, I'm sorry that those readings keep coming up for you, but it feels like you're having relationship hardships. Like it's something that you want to come together, but you might be choosing the wrong door. It feels like you're in a relationship that's not working, but you're not letting it go, even though it's been really hard on you. And that's been for the last few weeks already. All right. Let's look at Aquarius. Aquarius, this is for you, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aquarius, I hope you're well. This is your sneak peek for this week, Aquarius. Thank you for clicking here. I appreciate you. If you're interested in a private read, please look below. There is a yellow dot in the description. That's my email address if you have questions about my process, but you do have to use that link to go to Wizio if you're interested in seeing my pricing or signing up there for a reading. And thank you for all of you that have been doing that. It's been really beautiful. Thank you for keeping me busy. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is for Aquarius. Aquarius, please. Aquarius, we start out with the Queen of Cups. Tell us about the Queen of Cups, please. Why the Queen of Cups? Queen of Cups because the Eight of Wands. There might be some incoming communication from someone either you have feelings with or from a Scorpio, Pisces, or a Cancer. Someone who's coming in with some passionate energy or passionate messages. The Page of Wands is here. There is communication coming. What's this communication about, please? Tell me about the communication for Aquarius. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Somebody who's in a bit of their ego. Somebody who is acting on impulse to call you. Someone who is acting in a bit of their ego. The Knight of Moons is the Knight of Cups. So this person does have romantic feelings for you. For the Queen of Cups, I feel. The communication is that this person, they might come at you with a little bit of ego and try and take you out, is what I want to say. Just one moment here, one more card. For Aquarius, thank you. Two of Cups. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and the full moon in the reverse. Interesting. Eight of Swords is here on deck. Tell me about this communication. Communication is about the Ace of Cups and Temperance. Someone's trying to move in slowly. Someone is trying to move in slowly. Someone here believes that it's the moment of alchemy to get to tell you how I'm feeling. That makes sense for all the cups. Two of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. It's time for me to tell you how I'm feeling. And how is this person feeling about you, Aquarius? How's this person feeling about Aquarius, please? Got the Seven of Wands. This person's standing on a point. They really have a lot of feelings for you. The Knight of Pentacles is here. This has been taking a really long time. King of Swords. Somebody has been wanting to speak with you or get clarity or give clarity or be really honest with you. Two of Pentacles is I'm really juggling a lot of things. Four of Cups is I'm juggling a lot of things. It feels like to me the Three of Cups is here always when I see this card because the person is kind of concealing the fourth. the fourth cup. There is somebody here who is holding on to some words that they want to say to you. This person, it's been taking them a long time. They are standing their ground on the Ace of Cups, though, and the communication is coming for you, I believe. I believe that the communication is taking its time because we have the Knight of Pentacles presence. I feel like it's been taking a long while for someone to come to you and tell you how they're feeling. Yeah. The full moon tells me that possibly it's not coming up on the full moon. That this person is not going to invest. So if you're looking for a full moon answer, that's not what's going on here. I feel like there is a passionate message coming about romance, though. Tell me about the passionate message. It could be an age difference here. We have a Page of Wands, right? We have a Page of Wands and a Queen of Cups. So we have maybe quite a large age difference here. There's going to be some sort of a reunion here, though. Somebody wants to either take you out or, sorry, everything is crazy here. Someone might want to take you out. Someone who wants to begin something brand new. When the full moon card is in the upright, it's about endings that start new beginnings. I see it in the reverse as we are not making any big decisions in the next few days, but I do feel that somebody who is coming forward wants to take you out somewhere and possibly wants to begin again. Full moon in the reverse. 9 of Cups in the reverse. But there's no happiness here. It's just passionate messages. 7 of Pentacles. Tired of waiting. Because it's making me sad. I'm tired of waiting. I'm waiting for my 9 of Cups and it's not coming. The 3 of Moons is here, though. And I feel as though there is going to be some sort of a reunion, or you're going to be asked out, or you're going to get an invitation. I don't think it's around the full moon, but I do feel that it is going to be a new start if you decide to say yes to go. The Ace of Pentacles is like somebody's not really willing to work on it, not willing to invest. But somebody here does have big feelings for you, and I think they're going to reveal their feelings because the Queen is here. This is someone who's maybe had an ending and is trying to unburden themselves. They've had no justice in love, and they want to give you reciprocity. They've been manifesting some energy with you. This person has maybe had an awakening. Someone who is the wanderer is trying to connect themselves to the universe. They're trying to understand everything that's going on around them. Then we have the King of Wands. So someone who I feel is unfortunately quite impulsive. Impulsive, maybe wants to start out with a physical relationship first. I feel like you've been waiting for this and it's been coming for a while, but I also feel like that you don't want to wait anymore for your happiness, but I can't tell you that this is your happiness. I just want to say, because the 9 of Cups is in reverse. We have the 5 of Cups. We have the 7 of Pentacles. I just don't want you to run at it really quickly. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse is I don't want to wait anymore. So don't make any snap decisions on a relationship that isn't going to pan out for you. It's just going to end up in sadness. Yeah. So it might be the King of Wands is the one who's having the awakening here, the one who's been doing the manifesting to have communication with you. It feels like something ended for Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, and they have to put down the burdens because they've been getting no justice. They feel like their manifestations aren't coming in. But it does feel like someone who's just newly, trying to connect to the self. So I feel like this person isn't necessarily the person that's going to make you happy, but you should always remember that, we can make friends anywhere. And sometimes this friend might lead you to someone else who is your person, right? So please make sure that you are, still making friendships, even though some of you might be waiting for a certain person. But I think this is going to be a great friendship if you want it, for sure. All right, Pisces, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is for Pisces. Tell me what is up this week for Pisces. This is a sneak peek for this week for you, Pisces. I am your Pisces sister. It's 2 fishes in my moon sign. And if you're interested in a private read, please look for the yellow dot. You know what the drill is. Look for the link to Wizio. There we go. Okay. Let's go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's talk about Pisces, please. Pisces. Tell me about Pisces. All right. So you've probably been spending a lot of time alone, I think. Spending time by yourself, maybe looking into your manifestations. Yeah, just got this whole thing upside down. All right, Judgment card in the future is coming up. Ooh, oh. All right, got some big energy coming up. It feels like somebody is coming in with a cup and it's going to cause havoc in your life. It's going to be an upheaval and a change, something you don't expect. If you're worried about your money, I feel that that's being healed. This is love. Yeah, it is. Let's find out about this here. Six of Pentacles and the Hermit. So is this person going to give you reciprocity, Pisces? And are they giving to another person? Are they giving to someone who they're giving more than? Like, are they entertaining more than one person? I feel like you're trying to figure that out. The Hermit is lending light over to the Six of Pentacles, kind of keeping an eye on that. I feel like you have been manifesting some sort of relationship. There we go. They've been manifesting the Ten of Cups. You want to know if this person that's in the Six of Cups or Six of Pentacles, are they your Ten of Cups or not? The King of Swords and the Ten of Swords. I think that you want to speak to someone, give them reciprocity. You want to, I think that you have hope and you have a vision of the Ten of Cups with somebody here, the person who's been giving you reciprocity, but you're not quite sure if you're the only one. It might be the King of Swords is the one that might be giving you the reciprocity, possibly. The King of Swords is someone who is very honest. Yep, doesn't really care if they're going to hurt your feelings. They're just going to be super clear and super honest. This is someone who makes the best decision for all involved, though. This person could be someone who has been hurt in the past, who has been healing from arguments and fights. It feels like that there was a terrible ending for the King of Swords. It feels like they were deceived or lied to in a previous situation where there was family. I think now I understand more why Virgo's here. You're going over the details of whether this king is really going to take a risk with you again or not. This king is someone who is very blunt. This is a person who doesn't really speak all the time. But this person waits for the right time to share their information. And so people listen to them. This is also quite a presence. It's quite a big energy. People will listen to the king because the king doesn't speak often, right? Feels like the king was deceived or that there was something that ended. Waiting for healing and waiting for victory. Oh, okay. Page of Cups. It feels like this king does have feelings for you. The king sees you as being full of wisdom. Someone who doesn't move quickly. Someone who goes over all the details and will analyze the situation before jumping into anything. This person sees you as healed. They also see you as a master manifester. This person is going to tell you that they have affection for you. The Six of Wands tells me they want victory. And possibly you are someone who is a public figure, or maybe they are, or maybe you get a lot of attention. But I feel like this person feels that if they wait, that someone else is going to get your attention. The thing is I think that this person is the lover for you. We have a king here who is very, very wounded. And that's why we've got the Seven of Pentacles here. The king wants to nurture, wants to go slow, wants to move slowly. Oh, it's a surprise. The adoration is a surprise for you, Pisces. It feels like this king adores you, is what I want to say. Yeah, Charlie just said adoration, and I see it in the Six of Wands, that this person really does adore you. They could be someone who's younger than you or who just is not experienced in being loved the right way. They, I feel, are your soulmate. And if this person is presenting to you as anything other than the Emperor, please know that this person has the potential to grow to be the Emperor. But understand, what I feel will grow the Emperor is love. Yeah. Is the Page of Cups the beginning of, feeling like I can show you my emotions? We're going to manifest this. It feels like this person who is the lover is also the Emperor, but I don't believe that person is an Emperor right now. I believe the Emperor, the person you're with right now is a king who has the potential to be the Emperor going into the future, to take charge of this situation. If you haven't heard from them, or if it's been quiet, they're going to surprise you with their emotions. They're going to surprise you with their emotions because they see how much everyone adores you. Tell me about this king. What do we need to know about the king, please? For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What you need to know about the king is that he does have emotions for you. The king is also single. The king is bringing in a cup, a romantic cup. This person is a romantic person. They could have water in the chart for sure. We have the Two of Cups in the reverse. We have the Three of Cups. So this person wants the reunion with you, but they're not falling in love right now. This feels like it's kind of new. This person's not falling in love, but they do want to take you out and they do want to get to know you. The King of Swords is someone who's going to lock their heart away. They're not going to go with the emotions right away. And that's why we're only seeing the Page of Cups here. They're not offering love, but they are offering, look, I want to take you out. I want to get to know you. Let's go meet my friends, that kind of thing. But they're just really scared of love because this person's been betrayed and hurt. We have someone here who is worried about commitment. This king is not into commitment. This is not the king that's going to slam a ring on it right away. It's going to have to move slow. Fixed signs will move slow. It doesn't matter if they're Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, or Scorpio, but they will always move slow. This person's going to start with being a little more vulnerable with you, I think this king is. And although it's not divine timing right now, it feels like you want to take a leap with this person anyway. They're going to come in and they're going to tell you about their feelings. They're going to offer you something. And it's going to cause you to want to take a leap without looking. So be aware that the Tower is coming in to shake things down, to change your life. There is an absolute hard right turn here, I think, and it's going to require you to have some faith. Look, the Fool in the reverse tells me that it's like you're not paying attention. You're not paying attention. You don't care if you have to jump. It's like the quarterback just walked in the room and you're the new cheerleader and they're looking at you. It's like this. This is like ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. My heart's going and I'm just going to jump. It's not divine timing. Tell me about the Tower. It's this Tower energy, please. Tell me about the Tower. Pisces, tell me about the Tower. Person is trying to be super brave to tell you about their feelings. They just want to heal it. This person's got hope that you're gonna listen. This person's super brave. They're sharing their emotions with you. They're gonna tell you that they think they've manifested you. Yeah. There is a Tower here with some communication. This person's going to try and talk you into kind of just jumping off the edge. They're very romantic and they seem someone who's very grounded and solid, and you think that you can move on it really quickly, but please understand the Ten of Cups is in the reverse. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, but we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So we have solid romance, but possibly not a long-term thing. This person just wants to take you out. Take it where it's at. Take it where it's from, right? this person could live at a distance from you, but I think they want to take you out. I think the place you need to start is someone taking you out. It feels like it's going to get serious really quickly. It's probably going to move here really quickly. This person, there's definitely an age difference, which is probably significant between you, but this person's coming in and they're going to show you their emotion. They're going to admit that they have emotions for you because they think that you're the soulmate. Understand that this person who is the King of Swords is going to grow to be the Emperor for you. Yep, you're going to love them into being the Emperor. All right. I'm going to go for now. Thanks, Pisces, for being here. I do appreciate you. I'm going to go for now. Thanks so much for being here, and I will be back during the week with more readings. Love you guys. Bye-bye.